Well, I ended up at the Longan house. Just showed up unannounced. And of course I'm stopped in the middle of the road because I was taking some pictures. But I hung out with the dogs. They've got the white pup and the black pup. They're brothers. I don't know how old they are. But I said, they're too skinny. They need more meat. I said, I'll buy them some meat. You know, I can get anything. Chicken, pork, ground, not ground, raw, on the bone. You know, they're dogs. They'll eat out of the trash chicken or chicken bones, and so I'll just go get some. I'll go to the market and I'll ask for some meat that's kind of turning, right? Not something that you and I would eat, but the dogs that devour that. Pure protein. You know, and I could just throw it in the freezer, swing by there again, say, here, give them one of these each a day. And I said, get them some flea drops. You know, that stuff you put on the back of their neck, liquid, and then you run it down their spine. And then I asked if they've had any shots. No. So I'll take care of that. That's nothing. Yeah, give them a chance. Yeah, give them a shot early, because the black one had some mange on him already. You know, this is a broad stroke here, but generally speaking, Thais will treat their pets like a soy dog that stays around. You know what I mean? They don't like fall in love with it and have it be like part of their family and shit like we do in the West. Now there are many Thais, and I know a lot that have their little, I call them rodent dogs, but they're little, you know, back in the day of, I think, Nicole Richie, stupid girls, you know, with their little Chihuahua type dogs. I call those rodent dogs. Okay, anything smaller than a frickin' Yorkie or something, you know, I call a rodent dog. Not meaning ill will on them. It's just a broad stroke description of a little ass dog. Ankle biters is another one. Oh my God, man, give them a fighting chance. You know, let's get them some shots. I can handle that. What's $10 in my world, right? Passing that old temple again. I was gonna go in there, but I'll do it another time because I'm going back. They gave me a bag full of fresh Longan, and I've got them in the backpack. in a plastic bag because there's a lot of sugar ants in there, right? Sugar ants don't like the heat, so those ants will depart that bag in an hour, you know. Of course, now it's starting to rain, sprinkle, and now it's shit, man. It's almost 1600, almost time for people to be, you know, students to be getting out of school and crap. So I gotta pay close attention to where I'm driving. But anyway, just ended up showing up, and the old lady speaks more English than I speak Thai, but very, very little. And but we sat around their table, you know, where they were working before, and just shot the shit. You know, the old man, I guess, father, whatever, he, you know, wanted to show me his different fruit trees, papaya and longan, stuff like dragon fruit, stuff like that. I just left my camera on the table. I didn't, I wasn't there to take pictures. I was just like, I needed to drive. And here it is, 4.5 hours later. I'm leaving. And I could try that in the Seattle area. Just pull up. Hi, how you doing? What the hell are you selling? You know what I mean? It's just a different world. Different world. I liked hanging out with the dogs, you know. But then I noticed, okay, they're itching like a son of a bitch. Guarantee you they got fleas. So before I go in my house, I'm going to be like checking really close, and because I don't want. I hate that kind of crap. It just drives me nuts. I shouldn't let it because I eat bugs, but fleas are fucking bubonic plague, nasty sons of bitches. You know, the rats and the fleas spread the plague, not witches. Anyway, dude, I did not even see that young lady on that motorbike. She just went clipping by the one with the white helmet up there. I was just fixing to go wide because of the market and the vehicles parked here. You know, I really should stop there, but god dang it, I have enough fresh fruit at home. But sometimes it's just hard to resist picking up fresh fruit, right? So anyway, back at me, and I'm right there with the I'm assuming young lady, school age. You know, she's got the little backpack, bottle of water, she's wearing a helmet, but she's driving like a 40-year-old, you know, like just whipping out there, getting ready for this U-turn. Oncoming highway traffic. There's a silver truck, a Suzuki coming, you might see it, and then a motorbike, they're gone. Go on, let's go, honey, let's go. Kick it, because I'm not gonna run into you. And she's already fucking blazing past that truck in front of me. And I'm moving over. But yeah, it was fun just hanging out. I sure wish I spoke the language. But I am absolutely tired because I didn't have any breakfast, right? I had some fruit there, and you know, I had a banana, I had some watermelon. Finished my coffee. Just finished my water. Yeah, I'm ready to go home. So, what did I accomplish today? Oil change, rotated the tires. I'm ready to go. Now, when they rotated, and I think I said this before, but they rotated them, I said front to back, not crosswise. Now, these Yokohamas I have, it says, I'm going to move over, let this bike pass me, because I still feel like driving it and cooling off. But, so my caps on my tires they're sensors that send a signal to my tire pressure indicator up here on my windshield. So right now, the one that's saying left rear is actually the left front pressure. You see what I mean? That went front to back. I don't care. These things are like an idiot light. They're an indicator. They're not as precise as your factory OEM pressure monitors. As long as I don't see like a 5 PSI, because that's what I'm running it under, difference, I could care less, right? When I go and put air in, I put what I want in. But these aren't as accurate as a factory one. So, like I said, they're just an indicator. I look up there, it says 37, 38, I'm good. If all of a sudden I look up there and it says 32, I'm going, whoa, I'm stopping. And I'm pulling out my real pressure gauge that I got from Sporty's pilot shop back when I used to fly. Extremely accurate pressure gauge. And I found that when you go to PTT or other places that have air stations, punch in how many PSI you want, lock it down, hit go, twiddle your thumbs, excuse me, and you, they're freaking accurate. I'm surprised. Okay, ambulance coming over there. It's coming my way. I'm moving the hell off the fucking road. This is what we do. This is what I do. Now everyone else is staying out there blocking fucking traffic. And I'm like, no, you go right ahead. But now, how would you like to be in that fucking ambulance? You just chopped your hand off because you were doing a project and you weren't paying attention, and you're in that ambulance going to the hospital, and some asshat won't let you go by. That's what I want to instill in people here. Let them go. Because one day, you're going to be in that ambulance. Right? I know I will. That's like freaking Garrett. Vegas, man. Put it all on Mitch. He's going to break himself. Yeah, I'm all in. Because that's what will happen. One day you're going to be in that ambulance. Or your mother, or your father, or your sister, or your brother, or your son, or your daughter. Or your cousin's sister's brother's wife, who's your sister in Kentucky. He's gonna be in that freaking ambulance. Anyway, I'm being a little snarky here. Wow. Nice place. But anyhow, Let him through, man. Oh my God, it took me 3 seconds longer to get home. Anyway. Holy crap, I've been babbling for 15 minutes and I got some footage of me playing with a dog. It came running, man. As soon as I pulled up, it came running. I opened the door. How you doing, buddy? I'd like to think it remembered me. Did it? I don't know. Okay, Yui, I'm checking my right mirror for a motorcycle, right? Because they'll frickin' pass you. Oh, man. There's that Lotus where I got that one-pot ice cream. Shit. I'm going to Lotus. And I'm sure there's something at DIY I need. Because I'm an hour from home. You know what I mean? So I might need to get a snack. I'm going to park over here. All the way around. Away. Hello there. Oh, instant smile, you know? Probably because they can't see me through the tinted windows. Otherwise, they'd be going, oh my God, you know. Okay, good. No one's parked in the spot that I want. This guy's going to take 3 weeks to park because he's like, you know, he should have swung it wide, but now we're good. Now he's, oh, dude. Oh, hate it for you. He just smacked his spoiler on the curb. So I'm taking this last spot here, right, with hash marks on the side. So I'm like, I could whip my door open, turn off the air, and not hit the car next to me. Pretty cool. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I just left Lotus. I got it in a cup, so I don't have to worry about it dripping everywhere. I got the chocolate vanilla mix. God, that's good. Now, unfortunately, it was 3 baht. Plastic cups and spoons cost money, you know. Putting it in D for drag. Gonna go a long way through the parking lot. Yeah, God, that's refreshing. And I carved a little valley around it, so if it does drip, it drips into the cup. Good wave of the ladies over there at the little 5 and dime shop. And there's one car, and now I can go. All right, man. Thanks for watching. Bye.